From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. And there's a ball. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That misses. And that's ball two. And another ball. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
The shortstop takes the ball. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That one fouled off. Cabrera on at first. Nobody out. And that one upstairs. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can
Cabrera dives back in, but they got him.
Wow, that can be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball one to Judge. 2 outs, base is empty. And Judge spoils that one. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Yanks nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Max Fried. Lots of punch outs. A real strikeout artist, Singy.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And there's the strike. Fried, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The other way. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jake Fraley.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Fouled off left side. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. That's ripped. Base hit. Judge hustles it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swings through that.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit.
That one the other way, and that gets down for a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Ball one there. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fried, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. At the belt and fires. Double play ball to second. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first. Double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Now batting Tristan Casas. There's a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next offering upstairs. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. And here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now as he leaves that one up high. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Here's the strike at the knees, and the count 1-2.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Base knock, center field. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw, not in time, he's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a pitch. On a line, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now up as the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Went deep in the ball game last night. Just missed. Bellinger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
2-0.
Pitch out, but no action. The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Now snap throw to first. Bellinger back easily. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Called strike right there. The pitch. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. As the lefty gets to work. That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Batting seven, the second baseman,
Kristen Campbell up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a ball popped up. Cabrera gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting eight, the shortstop today,
Cedane Rafaela will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Fenway, on to the third inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 14. Crochet back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. And that's ball 4.
Ball. Take the base.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cabrera getting to start at the hot corner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. And now the lefty down the line. It's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he takes one right on the black. Strike one.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And there's a ball. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runners at the corners, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here is Aaron Judge. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. There's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Myers takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Step off, throw to first. Lindor back in standing. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And now the count is even. Wouldn't chase that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him. 2 gone now. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kicks and fires. High in the air, out to right. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Swings through that one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Fraley batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Red Sox down by a run here in the last half of the third. And safe. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And he grabs it in foul ground.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Guerrero the toss to first, and they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Oh, and 2 now. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's outside. It's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Fenway, here comes Cody Bellinger. The wind of the pitch. They'll sing you, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Next pitch is outside. Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing. To the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
And now Jason Dominguez, caught looking his first time up. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that's outside. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. That's hard hit on the line. Fraley right there to make the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, it's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the fourth,
Leading
and
off
now it's
for
Alex
the Red
Bregman.
Sox, the third baseman,
And he deals.
Alex Bregman.
Nope.
You know, these Red
Ball
Sox
one, no
doing a
strike.
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's ball
Just
2.
misses. And it's 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking,
Now
I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. On the ground to first. And
that's
foul ball. One out, base is empty. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fought off foul. Two outs. And a base hit.
You often hear the phrase
22.
short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
This one popped up. And makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Patrick Sandoval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the second baseman. A walk and a run scored his first time. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
One ball,
Well,
one
we
strike.
call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing, and the bat went flying there. Kicks and deals. That one lifted to left. Durant brings it in. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Back to the top of the
Oswaldo
lineup. And next for New York,
Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera. A switch hitter batting right. And it skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino up and loosening in the pen. Harvey getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
3.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Three-two. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Line and a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Back inside Fenway Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cedane Rafaela. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Line drive. Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now it's going to be Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Cabrera makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball 1, no strike.
Backed off the plate that time. Myers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The lefty fires. Not even close there. Ball 2. That's to third, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Vladdy in the box again, takes a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one missing low. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball. That one just missing inside. And the count's full. One down, base is empty. And there are two down.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Checks over to first, back safely. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball there. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though
couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. One hit, one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back here in Boston, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Jake Fraley. And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. Gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Red Sox trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And Devers is set down.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Brennan Bernardino on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
The pitch. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Way high there. And it's 2-1. Slap the other way, foul. Here's a 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Outside, and that is ball four.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1.
Number 14.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. And they turn to double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
To third. Bregman zips it across, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman.
The pitch. Just missed. And that one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bounce to third. Cabrera zips it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman,
Kristen Campbell. Up next for the Red Sox.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
strike two.
Big time jam right there.
No ball,
I hate it as a
strike.
hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Hunter Harvey.
Hunter Harvey.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor. And a pitch. And a strike in there. And the right-hander deals.
One
The
ball,
shortstop takes the
two strikes.
ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking. One gone here. It's Aaron Judge now. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Josh Winkowski up and throwing. And that skips in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
The punch out there. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth.
The batter.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That misses the zone. Ball 1. In the air out to center. Yoshida under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hamilton. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So digging in, Cedane Rafaela.
The shortstop.
Here comes the pitch. Here's the strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Wong in the box now. Takes strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now at the plate, Jarren Duran. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Nope.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Justin Slater. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So, man aboard. Here's Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slater, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Left-hand batter waits. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski appears to be getting loose. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the 1st out here in the 9th. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez.
The designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty delivers. Little chopper rolls foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Yanks lead one. They lead it 2-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Now
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he deals. Devers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. One-run game, bottom nine. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Hard hit, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Making a move at first. Pinch running for Boston, David Hamilton. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Alex Bregman. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 1-1. With the tying run on at first, here the last half of inning number 9. And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Tristan Casas on deck for Boston. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Wilyer Abreu. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Masataka.
2 on, 1 out. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. And strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Now batting.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Campbell in the box now, takes strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Our final